morning, guys. I want to first say that today is 9/11, which I think everybody knows by now because it was for you a few days ago. But I just want to say that time sucked. I don't know. There's not really a kind of crappy thing to think about, but I feel for you, all the families and firemen and policemen and first responders. We appreciate what you did that day, and thank you. And I'm just running through, making sure I have everything I need for this today, and then I realized I didn't take anything out of my car besides my dirty clothes, so that was easy. So I'm about to go back to Encino and go race. And I've never done a 4K pursuit like this early in the morning. So it's gonna be, I think it might suck a lot. Listen to this. Another good thing on the radio.
Come at me from the opposite direction of traffic. Well,
and we're also a motor vehicle. Bicycles have to follow the same exact rules as a motor vehicle operator or a motorcyclist. So when they're riding the wrong way, like you described, that's illegal.
I see them shoot through stop signs.
Yes, they run a stop sign, they get a ticket, they can get cited and held to answer just like a motor vehicle. I just rode a bicyclist who went right to a red light on a bicycle, and he was dumbfounded that I was stopping him for that. But also, you mentioned the sidewalk thing. In California, it's not illegal to ride your bicycle on the sidewalk. However, cities will have municipal codes making it illegal. In LA, it's only illegal to ride a bicycle on the sidewalk if you interfere with the pedestrians that are on it.
Mm-hmm.
But however, if you're pulling out of a driveway and you have a bicyclist come flying at you and runs in the side of you, then it's a gray area on whether the vehicle pulled in front of the bicyclist or the bicyclist was doing something wrong. So each scenario has its own ramifications.
Let the lawyers fight that one out.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it is quite nerve-wracking when you're going to make a left turn and you look both ways and you see, you don't see any cars, and then you figure, okay, well, there's not, and all of a sudden a bicycle's coming at you from the other way, from your right.
When I work collision investigation, I had about once a month I'd have a similar collision where a bicyclist was riding the wrong way. For example, riding northbound in the southbound lane, and a vehicle would pull out from a curb or from a driveway, and they would run into the car, and they were all upset at the driver of the car. Said, "You're riding the wrong way." But another thing real quick, Mr. Mason, if I may touch on, is bicyclists have the right of way when they're riding on the street. They have the right to be on driving left of the door zone of cars opening and closing doors, and motor vehicles approaching those bicyclists have to yield and pass them safely. However, when two or more bicyclists are riding together, a common misconception is that they can ride side by side, and then therefore they still have the right of way. Only the person that's protected under the law is the first bicyclist to the right, as a bicyclist has to ride as close as practical to the right-hand side of the roadway. So if a bicyclist is riding with a buddy, and now there's two of them riding side by side, that person on the left has to move over if there's traffic approaching, vehicular traffic. And we have a lot of misconceptions of that. They have a right to be there. The person to the right is the only one that's as close as practical.
Wow, that's some good information. I had not known that before. That's definitely got a good piece of information here this morning. Well, I appreciate you coming in. All good information. Sergeant Arturo Gomez, Valley Traffic Division, thank you so much. I'll put a line ready.
Okay, I just gotta say one thing. I don't have anything to say. But a majority of the shit they were describing and talking about are not normal cyclists, like my standard. They're the punk, fixie, hipster kids that think it's cool to be dumb and ride a bike. And ride, I mean, I've seen guys, fixies, little hipster kids riding like backwards on the roads, like heading at me. I'm just like, do you want it, guy? I guess so. But that was funny. About to start the 4K team pursuit, and I got Cliff Bar on my bars for cushions.
Less than 3 laps per minute.
Should be good.
Miles an hour. Getting into the final kilometer, 4 laps to go. Already seen 134 mile an hour lap. Expect big things in the finish of this race. Three laps, 750 meters to go. Riley, just under 28 miles an hour. And it looks like O'Reilly wants to get things going. 2 laps, 500 meters to go. O'Reilly comes to the front. They're already at 29 miles an hour. It won't be the bell until they come around next time. It's O'Reilly and Carroll and Harm and Uberzad and Schneider. And here we come into the final lap. O'Reilly and Carroll already up at 36 miles an hour, ladies and gentlemen. 36 miles an hour from O'Reilly and Carroll as they come down the backstretch, and they're really pushing it now, going for all they've got, racing side by side as they come through the corner, heading for home right now. It's O'Reilly and Carroll looks to be taking it over the top, and Carroll crosses the line at 35 miles an hour.
I'm like, I have no idea. I have no idea.
Look at you going again, Austin. Like, I have only
You got some stuff for Shelby too?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And we'll get Shelby and Dan up there perfect.
Do you have enough though?
Yeah, this or protein.
I get to choose? That's so nice. I love the protein. That's why I wasn't sure.
Done racing. I didn't vlog at all, really, because I was really uncomfortable and hot and just wanted to get the day over with. But I just dropped off my old teammate Dan Harm, place he's staying at, and now I'm gonna make it home so I can relax and eat food, real food, no more bars of any sorts because I don't want them. Hello, dude. And I'm in West Hollywood right now on Melrose, just chilling. There's a cool bike shop, Orange Cycles. Bicyclist. See, fixie. That's a fixie.
I love it. I like it on camera. I made a video last night. I started racing when I was 13, 14, actually doing mountain bike races. I rode for a junior development team and traveled all through there. And then, kind of crazy story, I was just started racing on the track just for cross training for mountain biking. Then I went to Nashville.